guys worked really hard.
We're tired. Let's
You guys worked really hard during the PVL matches yesterday. And Charo, that first set, in the match that you covered, went all the way to 41-39. That's not a basketball score, by the way.
Yep.
That was just the first set of a PVL game. I mean, what happened? How did that first set last that long?
I mean, in the beginning, Army was very aggressive, but we knew before it even started that it can go up to 5 sets. What we did not predict or expect is that it will go up to 41-39. I mean, Choco Mucho was down 3, 4, 5 points in that set, but they really rallied on and they really pushed through. I mean, Kat Tolentino was everywhere. She really was in the front line, back row area. And then they had maybe about 11, 12, off the game points, and it was crazy. It was amazing to see. The energy was amazing also. But at the end of the day, it was really just the errors, I think, in that first set. And I mean, what can we say?
It lasted 51 minutes.
51
She was talking
minutes.
for 51 minutes straight.
Just
For
for
one
the
set.
just for the
Yes.
first,
Just for this
first
first
set.
set.
But I'd like for you to say your description of this 41-39. Paraphrase.
No, I know.
Paraphrase.
No, what's nice about it, it's long. I mean,
Yes.
it was a long set, but it was a nice set. I mean, the quality of the rallies were there.
Like, hindi lang siya basta humaba ng 51 minutes sa wala lang.
Yeah,
Yes.
parang you see both teams were gutting it out, talagang diving for the ball. Kailangan talagang 41-39 yung
It was
yung
very
score.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Talaga.
Tiring but entertaining.
Tiring but entertaining. Worth it.
Worth it. Jovelyn Gonzaga is a tireless player. I don't know how she does it.
She is bionic.
Ay,
We've all
bionic
heard.
and double
she has a
tasking.
twin sister,
and,
apparently.
Yes. Apparently, dalawa pala yung Jovelyn. Magkapatid pala yan.
Kapatid pala.
Okay, so let's talk about Jovelyn Gonzaga.
I mean, triple-double performance for her. We all know that she is a vital player in Pacific Town Army. But she was very exceptional yesterday in the game. And I think her leadership, she is back. There's no doubt about it. Jovelyn Gonzaga, the bionic Alonga is back. We've all been waiting for this opportunity for her and really just proud of her and happy for her also.
Yeah, coming off the injury nga, parang it's her breakout
Yes.
conference. Both in offense and in defense, she's showing leadership. She's back and she led her team. I mean, it was tough, but she wanted to win and she showed her team that we can win.
That's a gutsy win.
Very
was.
gutsy.
Yeah, very, very gutsy win. All right, let's move on. Balipure defeating Air Force. What was the key takeaway from this match?
Well, it's another 5-setter. But again, I was telling Charo earlier, actually all the matches yesterday, it's wala na skill eh. Skills will cancel each other out. It's more of, in the end game, in the 5th set, or in the 4th set, the last game, who wanted to win more? Talagang through injuries, they were tired, but they played it out and they showed that they wanted to win more.
That's true. It's really looking at the grit, the resiliency. I mean, it's really back-to-back with Balipure and Air Force. Balipure got the first set, Air Force got the second, third set, and then there were some adjustments and changes made by the coaching staff externally, but it's really the players inside. It's really who wanted it more and who really made less mistakes and less errors.
Okay,
No,
okay.
and towards the end, I'd like to say lang, si Bombita.
Yes,
She
Bombita.
already had cramps. But she stayed in, and then she had parang an attack, and then a block. Parang that summed it up. Parang they wanted to win, and they did.
And we've seen that happen. I mean, people who get injured, they feel tired, and the morale of the team becomes really high because they see their teammate who's suffering already, who's in pain, and still rallying through. So, I mean, Bombita, congratulations to her as well.
Parang yung theme of yesterday was patatagan, patagalan, di ba? Whoever shows the most amount of grit and guts was going to prevail. Let's go to the third match. Yesterday, Creamline beating Bangko Perlas. Creamline, I mean, they just keep on getting things done.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it wasn't their best game.
Yeah.
You know, there were kind of inconsistencies throughout the game. But again, towards the end, for me, when you see the way Eliza Valdez showed maturity, she was really looking for the spaces, the whole. She was very crafty, very creative, and that brought them out. I mean, Banco Perlas, they were in full force. People were sick. Jem Ferrer wasn't there, but they played well. More than they exceeded expectations. But Creamline just showed maturity.
Yeah, I think Eliza Valdez, she did a 26-pointer output yesterday, and like what she said already, Creamline Banco, they've been playing for years on in and out. They know each other very well. It's really almost the same roster. But at the end of the day, Eliza was saying, even though they both felt sluggish because they waited 4 hours before they can start their game, it's really them, Creamline, wanting to get that win already, wanting to rest already, and really making less errors and becoming more aggressive for that game.
Okay, speaking of not getting rest or getting tired, I know, Charo, you live and breathe volleyball, but could you just share with our viewers how many hours did you spend in the PVL venue yesterday?
I think I was there for roughly about 11 hours, if
Travel
I'm not
time
mistaken.
Travel time.
Plus travel time might be 12 hours, So, and I hear a lot of the fans also came from out of town. It was the holiday. People were from Pampanga, from Malabon. I mean, everybody was there, and they all put in so much effort, and I'm happy that everybody enjoyed the entertaining games yesterday as well.
I think you don't complain kung, 5 sets, mahaba yung mga laro, you end late, pero sulit eh.
Sobra.
Right?
Sobrang sulit.
Really?
Yesterday, super. I mean, for all the games, sulit yan. But, what a way to end it, it rained. So the people were like stuck, like, how are we gonna leave the venue? And people are looking for umbrellas, and I mean, at least they enjoy.
At least masaya sila, right? At least masaya sila. Okay.
Momentous day.
Yeah.
Let's see sino yung mga fans na masaya when we show the team standings so far. Creamline on top, still a perfect record, 4-0. And then we go down the line, you have Army, and then Banco Perlas, and then you have that big group at 1-1, and then other teams that are trying to catch up. Any trends that you see from the team standings here? Any surprises so far?
Well, for me, not surprising, Creamline is there, but it's like I said in the games yesterday. It's a long conference. It's double round robin, so we'll expect more changes, probably more 5-setters, more 41-39s. So you'll see the teams get better as they learn from the experiences in each game.
Yes, like what Ms. Noreen has been saying, it's very early on in the conference. I think a lot of the coaching staff and a lot of the players also are still in that stage wherein they want to experiment, they want to switch up some players and all these things. And it's the right time to do it. But again, we're very excited because within this conference, even though it's long, we know it's going to be entertaining. If yesterday was an indication, it's going to be a very entertaining conference.
So more 41-39 sets? Yes.
We're hoping.
Yes.
More record-breaking stats.
More historic, record-breaking performances in sets. Ms. Charo, Soriano, Ms. Noreen, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
When we return, we will meet the meanest and the toughest enforcers in the MPBL. So don't go away.